Hello, welcome to a very interesting cRPG that I sadly missed, and to be honest, I don't have enough time to play it, but I was given a key by the developer, so I decided to try it out. Even though I don't have time to play it, and to be honest, I don't really like cRPGs anymore. They're just not the quality I want after playing so many other good games, but this one is actually a very good indie cRPG, and for once, is not a Dungeons and Dragons rule set, and that's the main reason I stopped playing them, because most of them were, well, except for the Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader one, most of them were pretty bad Dungeons and Dragons games. So meh. This is a good change as well, but I don't know, I just want a very well balanced cRPG games, because it seems like most of the cRPGs today are kind of balanced like they were 20 years ago, with overpowered stuff, underpowered stuff. What, a dwarf? A brute man? I guess that's just an orc. Why is the human taller than the elf? Well, there's a human then. Guess we have a gender, which is great. I haven't seen this button in a long time. A bow and arrow. I guess I prefer the sword. That's kind of a rapier. I think that's a one-handed versus a two-handed fighter, commander, defender, duelist, rogue. I guess we can be a commander. Clothes and helmet, sure. Just leave it as it is, because mostly I want to show you the game. Why is it? Oh, I guess you get more gear as a mercenary. Bandit is harder, why? Guess that's a mage. Interesting. No. We'll start as a bandit. A commander bandit. I like this. This feels more interesting. You mean a Ronin? And why is he wearing Greek robes and using a more or less modern katana? And throw ninja stars. Okay. That's actually a lot of starting options. Blacksmith. Okay, herbalist. Okay, this is actually a lot of starting options. I like it, but we'll go for the bandit commander. Yeah, okay, this will be nice. Attributes. Yeah. Have strength. I go for strength and intelligence and some agility. I guess you get more or less points depending on other stuff. Again, I just want to see how the game is played. Let's pick arms. Well, I'm never lucky. People, oh no. Ritual thief. Sure, why not? Silver tongue. Sure, why not? And I guess if you want more points, you have to pick some bad stuff as well. Pragmatic. I think an enemy gains morale. Sure, we'll leave it like that for now. Appearance, detail, individual. Okay.
This will be easy.
Here we go!
Ooh, great!
Let's do this! They shall feel my fury!
Okay, I choose the works. Let's just get into the game. I just want to have a little fun with it. I wish I had more time to play
Freelands,
games, but...
land of thieves, speculators, and adventurers. The law stays within the city walls. Gangs and slavers rule everything outside. People never stopped coming here in search of freedom, Some got what they wanted, while others lost theirs. They became slaves, gladiators, or worse, dead men.
Either way it is, there are still people who can't control their destiny, flowed here with the tide. There are also hesitant adventurers, guided by the Lady Fortune herself, come here to seek their chance. And you, with an unknown purpose, came to the Freelands along with a caravan. At night, the caravan camped in a clearing in the woods, and so begins a story of destiny.
While that music was very, very loud, what can I say? Oh, that's kind of Dungeons and Dragons-ish. I don't know, the problem with Dungeons and Dragons is that I hate that combat system, and I also hate all of the silly rules that don't make any sense unless you are a board game player. I think we need fresh stuff in the turn-based gaming era. Oh wow, okay. Well, I was expecting a lot of dialogue and a lot of stuff. It's okay. I mostly want to look at the options for graphics. Yeah, things like this is okay. So, yeah, I wish I had more time to play games, but sadly, I don't know.
Let's move.
I want to invest a lot of time playing some games I haven't really played in a long time, and playing new games that have potential, but I don't know. I'm just tired of games with potential, that's the issue. I'm not saying this is a bad game, it's a game with a lot of potential, but at the same time, you know, it's probably their first game, and probably need a little more experience, and they'll probably... We have big locks. They probably will make much better games and much better stuff in the future. Here's how my lockpicks. Okay, so I assume it's one of those games where you have a different, yeah. I like this, you have all of the inventory slots that you would normally need in a game like this. Yeah, full reading. I don't like it when the armor is percentage based like this, because it just makes it seem simple. I like when I have more stats, more complex stuff. Blunt and stab damage. Okay, I like the stats on the weapons. Weapons stats are great. Armor stats are meh. I guess it's per tier and per rarity. Quick learner. Yeah, I think I recommend the game as a great indie game, but if you want, you know, one of the bigger cRPGs, well, I guess it's going to be harder to accept some of the quality of life and the scope of the game as it is. But for me it ticks all of the boxes, it's just that I don't have enough time to play it. Because I'm also playing Swordhaven, that horse. Yeah, let's check it out and loot. The horse. Oh, I see we're not going to have any horse burgers. Yeah, it needs a lot of UI and quality of life stuff changes. I mean, why would you put those portraits over there? They should be somewhere closer to your... to put to the middle of the screen, because nobody really looks over there. And the system window needs to be up here, maybe. I don't know. I played too many RPG games to just settle for what I get, which is not really a problem, but
Be careful.
I guess it's a real-time game. An active pause. Take all. Wolf River. Ew. Who takes the time to get a wolf like that? Okay. Well, it's definitely one of the better cRPGs to come out lately. We have no maps. This game would have been great if it came out maybe 10 years ago.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, maybe it's not the best time to do first aid on an ally. Pork.
Stay back. They're all mine.
Oh, I guess we get a healing skill, so can I save the game? Yes. Let's see what else is over here. Wow, it's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. Yeah, and actually make the real-time combat work. Well, unless you encounter enemies that one-shot you, that would be horrible. That's why I mostly don't like real-time combat in RPGs or cRPGs, because you just encounter a combination of enemies or stuff that will kill you so fast you don't have time to react. Or you'll kill enemies before they have time to react. At least in turn-based you can see all of your enemies pretty nicely. That didn't heal a lot. Yes, let's go to the unknown caves. Ouch. Okay, so whoever got attacked is still alive. Okay. So. How do I equip the potions, the healing potion? It's simple. How do I change characters? Oh, like that. Looks like Martina is a lot stronger than us. Like the character models, they're actually very, very good. Surprisingly good. This is why. Okay, why is the game not more well known if it's this good? Well, I'll just assume because it was in early access. Weird dialogue. I guess it all comes down to pacing. I remember this game being in early access for a while. I cannot really remember for how long, because I wanted to check it when it was released. But when it was released, well, I think it was a little bare bones. Definitely would have been super nice to play this about 5 to 10 years ago. At first we loot him. Blade, don't push from out of the chest head. Here we saw very cool stuff. Strange coin. Yeah, the pacing is pretty good. Fight. I guess, wait, I can fight the goblins, right? Anyway, I think the game is very good. Because I already had a pretty good impression of the game before I started playing it, just based on the updates I read about the game over the years.
Feel my fury!
And this time we'll actually use her skills. That's illegal! Like they used all of their skills in combat as well. Yeah, we're definitely not supposed to fight those goblins. Seems like they are... it's misleading. They're much stronger than they look. What if we try and split them up like this? Guess we just have basic attacks. All health is interesting. So it's a one-handed stabbing weapon. Attack speed 0.4. I guess it attacks lower but has more damage or more stabbing damage. Seems like the weapons also have a block angle and stamina cost and...
Get your weapons ready!
Okay, that scared me. What if I want Martina to use a healing potion? I guess it works exactly as I thought it would work. So she can handle herself pretty well.
They shall feel my fury!
Oh, that's much better damage. You can see when they attack. Or the time until their next attack. Advanced dodge. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, I really wish I had time to play this game, but probably people have already covered it, and it would be kind of late to cover it right now. But it's definitely much better than... Okay,
They shall feel my fury!
the game is winning me over. I guess the orcs enjoy their lunch over there. That's the dining area. I don't think we can go out the same way we came. Okay. The quality of the game is impressive. Now I'm really curious. When was the game first released on Steam? I guess the best way to see that is to go to the oldest topic. It was released recently? I don't know. Let me see if I can find any information about the game, because I guess I should have read about this before I started. Oh, so it was released 2 years ago. Okay, so it was in early access for 2 years and now it's full release. I guess the game went a long way in early access. Like they also self-heal full after a while, which is... I think this is the way out. Let's try to go. Artwork is amazing as well. Yeah, probably this is one of the best indie games of the year. It will definitely not win best indie game of the year, but it's definitely in there, you know. Best indie RPGs of the year. Best indie RPGs of the year. Actually, are there any other RPGs coming out this year except indie? Oh, we're just hunting. Can help with that. Yeah, we killed orcs. We're expert hunters. Probably the orcs shouldn't split like that, so that's actually a bad thing.
They shall feel my fury!
Looks like stabbing is very good against the bear. The bird doesn't care about us. They're all after Martina. What, I missed? How do you miss a bear with a spear?
Take this!
Bear's paw, bear meat. The poor bears, they're always giving out as trophies in games like this. If I can move while looking on the map, that would be great. I guess not. Let's look at the hunters camp again. I mean, by look, I mean see what they have. Nah, they don't have bags. And roast some pork. Wait, we have satiety. I'm trying to see after what amount of time do the characters heal. Oh, it's actually a very slow healing. Haven't. Why did it freeze like that? Because it's a zone transition, maybe? Maybe. Oh, it's an invisible wall. Yeah, if you could move while pressing on the map, that would have been good. Yeah, I guess it's surprisingly well. I'm glad I had the chance to play it. Kind of creepy as well. Probably I should have slept and waited until daytime. Well, avert your eyes, kids. It's too cute, I cannot do it. It's a very cute animal. Well, it says Bandit Archer. Dwarf, neutral civilian. Oh, okay. New member. Or the jesters. Adventurers recruiting for the next expedition. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought would happen. I don't think we can beat a band of armed bandits, not just yet. I guess my only complaint about the game is that we started in a very, very weird way. When you're starting a game like this, a cRPG, I think you should start alone so you can learn the game and the mechanics. Have a relatively low gear and just work your way up. But I guess that's not such a big complaint. They're not joking. I guess the issue, well, not the issue, the problem is that the levels of the enemies don't really matter. I guess it matters if they're a fighter or not, because these guys just destroy us in seconds. Even though the orcs, I don't know, those orcs seemed a little stronger and we still could fight them. There's a bandit camp near the city. Just going to assume there's nothing over here but flowers and bushes and trees. Let's leave the area. I'm kind of all over the place. I even forgot what my job was, but it's okay. We are adventuring. Yeah, it looks like you can buy a lot of interesting gear. Nice. This is the main thing that I liked about the game, the Overworld map.
They shall feel my fury!
Yeah, I actually have an Overworld map, as you can see. Fine, let's turn back. Yeah, let's take out a show of that mechanic as well. So I guess you'll travel on the overworld map, which means you'll have an infinite amount of possibilities for encounters. Quest completed. Oh, look at here, honest hunters. What if I decided to...
Stay back!
This is funny. Can I use battle healing? Yeah, I can.
Watch yourself!
That skill to kick down the opponent is really useful. Well, I guess we'll just follow him.
All you got?
Oh, this is kind of annoying. There should be, you should end the dialogue with only one button. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, I can still see a few bugs. Guess I have to right click on the hunter even though it's dead. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, we have to kill them, okay. I guess you only kill evil characters and good characters you just knock out. Well... bread and apples. Good for adventuring, right? The items show as stolen. I guess not. You only have to deal with the owners when you steal them. Bushmeat. Wait a minute. If you take... okay, that's going to be a little bit weird. Yeah, I wish I had time to play this game, but sadly, that's how it is. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I might give it another go.
Here we
Get your
go!
weapons ready.
Yeah, attacking different targets. That's
How's
very
that
efficient.
feel?
What about the talents? I guess you have unarmed, one-handed, two-handed, shield range, dual forearms, persuasion. Then you also have a lot of utility skills. Are you alright? This use of magic. You want a healing potion in the meantime? This is actually a very good game, yeah. It's definitely one of the best indie games of the year, and the more I play it, the more I see it. It looks like the wolves have been having
Prepare
fun.
for battle.
They're all mine.
Actually, the real-time combat works. Even though it's a bit janky, it works. Leather. Man, only poor people get killed in this game. Guess so. Rob the wagon, I guess that's why the bandits are there, to rob people.
Prepare for battle.
I guess this can get a little bit ridiculous.
How's that feel?
Okay, you really have to be tactical about this. Yeah, definitely a good game. I recommend you buy it. So, how much? 29 euros? Yeah, it's worth it, it's worth it. I mean, it doesn't have the same quality as, you know, Sword Haven in some places, but it does have major cool stuff. They actually make the real-time combat work. I guess my character is not really a fighter, we're just a bandit. So let's focus only on one wolf. Oh, Martina got super badly injured. Yeah, I guess it does take a little bit of time to get used to it, and I should have chosen a character that can fight. But there's some iffy stuff with the controls, but it's mostly okay. And she attacks multiple enemies at the same time. But most of all, I like that the AI is actually using their skills. Okay, we blocked the last hit. Father. What? That's not really a choice. What's up with the writing? The writing might be a problem. Yeah, I guess healing is super slow unless you eat or use first aid or some other stuff.
They shall feel my fury!
Looks like it has some kind of a trample damage or trample effect. Oh, and your attack doesn't actually go off unless you're attacking the enemy. Interesting. So the game is pretty balanced and polished at this, even at this point. Meaning the beginning of the game. The loading time might be a problem. I assume when you're in a city and you have multiple party members, that will get slowed down. The environment is also pretty well made. Let's just go to the bridge again. Yes, let's leave the area. Where does the game want me to go? To a city? Yeah, I want to reach a city or a village and then I'll end the video. Yeah, I can see this becoming a problem. Which was the correct way to Brea? This is a bit annoying. I don't know why developers don't play the wrong games, but if they would have played this for a little bit, I would have figured out this is not good. If they want me to go to a certain location, then just show me the map. Yeah, this is the mountain blade of cRPGs. And it's great. So I think that will be in the title as well, the mountain blade of cRPGs. And probably this just gives it a lot of replayability, but not a normal campaign or what you'd expect from a campaign per se. Right. We lost 2,000 coins. How much did we start with? I don't know. Nice, so the game is exactly what you expect it to be, but it actually surprises you in a few ways with all of these elements. Yeah, let's see more of the village. Oof, performance is a bit iffy. Why? Merry guild. And dialogue should also appear faster, in my opinion. Carry Bear, the river vigilator, or to get favor with the village. Is that the quest? Might be a quest. We cannot put a cat, that's a shame. It's a good boy. Yeah, this is a problem with the FPS. We can just recruit people just like that. Noted, I guess we can have party members. Oh, this is so weird when that happens because you have to go through all of that dialogue hoop. Chain and refined armor. Looks like armor is super expensive, half plate. I just don't like it when it's just a percentage based thing because that doesn't really tell you what it does. Because if you have, let's say, pants, the pants will be much weaker than, let's say, chainmail armor or other stuff. So it should be probably more stats on the armors themselves. And I guess you can make everything as well. And sell stuff, I guess it's... yeah, all of the game system seems to be working nicely. The dialogue should also appear faster, but I already mentioned this. Why did it turn on the candle? Well, I guess it's the middle of the night. Yeah. We cannot check the cat, we can only check out the dog. Yeah, very good RPG, very good cRPG, I recommend it. Definitely has all of the things you'd want. The only janky thing is that, well, I guess you probably would expect some stuff like this and some of the other stuff I showed. See you next time, bye bye. Definitely try the game if you can, or just keep it in the wishlist for a potential sale. Bye.